Your English has improved. Your delivery still needs improvement. Your pronunciation of the English is not up to the mark. One of the reason why your English has improved, perhaps your girlfriend who speaks better English than you. This is my guess. Am I right or wrong? Tell me to what extent I'm right.
Sir, you are 100% right, sir. She has a better delivery than me, sir.
Dekho, I could make out because your English has improved now. And one of the reason also why you chose her as a girlfriend was the English may have been the one of the reason also.
Yes, sir. I like talking to her, sir.
I can make out this. You know, the interviewing officers have vast experience on these lines, so I could make out this. Anyway, I'm not questioning your selection is very good. You go ahead with that, and that is one reason your personality has improved. I can make out. Okay, now.
Don't forget to subscribe to our new channel SSB Short Plus for exclusive new videos. Also follow us on Instagram for all the latest updates. Check out a short guide to crack SSB on Amazon. The link is in the description below.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Shubham Sai. We have met before.
Yes, sir. We have met before, sir.
Where did we meet?
Sir, last year, May 2021, sir.
How you had come here?
No, sir. I got interviewed online itself.
Oh my God. Acha, you have taken this interview before also.
Yes, sir.
You are recording the call?
Yes, sir. I am recording it.
So, recording, there are two conditions. One is it is only for you. Secondly, we may also put it in our YouTube. Is there any objection? Because we don't record any call.
Sure, sir. No issue.
If the candidate records, then only we use it. Otherwise, we don't use it. Okay?
Sure, sir.
Okay, Shiv Sahi, firstly, my compliments. You are looking smart. Okay, you are well dressed for the interview. Though your tie is not right in the center. Okay, you can put it in the center. Yes.
Sir, yes. I'm sorry, sir. I just put it up in a hassle before the call. Sir.
Okay, you must always see yourself in the mirror. It's generally on the right lines now. Okay. Shum Sai, I see you're firstly relax and take it easy. I'm going to interview you exactly the way you are going to be interviewed in the SSB. Okay. Firstly, let me tell you, I'm going to interview you exactly the way you are going to be interviewed in the SSB. Okay. And since I have already interviewed you about 1.5 years before, tell me how many marks I had given you.
Sir, you had given me 89 marks.
Okay. Okay. These marks have got some meaning. And let me see, I want to see what improvements you have done since then. Okay. So your interview is going to be exactly on the lines of the SSB. Your assessment is also on the lines of the SSB. Tell me, the first thing I would like to ask you, you've been to the SSB 4 times. Tell me, which was your best attempt out of the 4? And briefly tell me about that experience of yours, why in spite of your best attempt you failed. Out of this 4, how many times screened out, how many times conference out? Give me 4 reasons why in spite of your best attempt you could not make it. Also tell me, when is your next SSB and how are you preparing for it? Yeah.
Sir, my best attempt was CDS, was the SSB of CDS 2 2020 in April 2021 at Allahabad. Sir, I call it my best attempt because I had ticked all the boxes from my end, which I had thought before appearing for it. Sir, I have been to SSB 4 times. I have been for NDA, one attempt at NDA, one attempt at TES, and 2 attempts at CDS. I got not recommended for the first 3 attempts, and I got screened out in my last attempt, which was at Bangalore for CDS 1 2021. Sir, in my the best attempt which I mentioned, sir, despite it being my best attempt, I could not clear because sir, of a number of things. Sir, the first thing I believe is that because I had not done enough justice to my past slacking. Sir, secondly, sir, I was a bit weaker on my knowledge part. I could have done better over there. Sir, I lost my composure in the interview upon being intrigued by the interviewing officer over certain things. And sir, I could also have done better in the lecturate as I just got blank after speaking for about 2 minutes 15 seconds.
Okay, you left the last part of the question. I said, when is your next attempt and how are you preparing for it?
Yes, thank you, sir. Sir, my next attempt is at SSB Kapurthala on 27th June. Sir, I have been preparing for it by sir practicing psychology test whenever I get time. But means systematically and routinely following psychology tests and doing speaking practice, trying to modulate my voice, and sir also building my knowledge base and my project awareness of my current job, and sir trying to be an effective student and an effective professional at work.
Okay. Okay, tell me now. Another simple question I'm asking you. Suppose you get through this time. Let's assume Shivam Shahi, you get through this time. Okay. And tell me which arm oblique service you are going to opt for and why. This is a common question we ask in the SSB. Let me see whether you can answer it or not.
Sir, I want to join the infantry, specifically the Bihar regiment. Sir, I want to join the Bihar regiment because I am emotionally attached to that place and it is my native place. Sir, also because of the fact that I want to serve in the Rashtriya Rifles. And sir, Bihar regiment has one of the highest number of battalions of the Rashtriya Rifles, vis-a-vis 4. So that's why I want to join that, sir.
Okay. Okay. Can you join Rashtriya Rifles directly or you have to go through service in the infantry battalion? What is the concept of Rashtriya Rifles? Tell me that. Secondly, also tell me, where is the Bihar Regimental Center? Tell me any two heroes of the Bihar Regiment. Also tell me if you remember any one battle in which Bihar unit has done very well. Lastly, tell me, what is infantry or what is the difference between arms and services? Yeah.
Sir, Rashtriya Rifles was set up in 1990. It is the counter-insurgency and counter-terrorism unit of the Indian Army. Sir, Rashtriya Rifles, sir, all the battalions of, sir, all the regiments of the infantry are required to maintain certain number of Rashtriya Rifles battalions. And they are posted there in Jammu and Kashmir on a rotational basis. Sir, Rashtriya Rifles operates in permanent establishments called sectors. So there are 5 sectors: Delta, Uniform, Victor, sir, and 2 more are there, sir. Sir, 2 heroes of the Bihar regiment, sir, I only remember one, sir, and it emerged in the India-China skirmishes of 2020. Colonel Santosh Babu, who was awarded Mahavir Chakra. Sir, Bihar regiment is also one of the most decorated regiments of the Indian Army. Sir, Bihar regiment has been involved in almost all the wars of India's history, starting from 1948 India-Pakistan War, 1965 India-Pakistan War, 1971 India-Pakistan War, 1999 Kargil War, and 2020 India-China border skirmishes. Sir, infantry is one of the combat arms of the Indian Army, and it comprises of it is the biggest arm of the Indian Army and comprises of foot soldiers. Sir, sir, the main concept of Indian Army is to fight the battle on ground and occupy enemy positions and defend their own positions, sir.
Shivam Shahi still. Yeah, anything left? Go ahead.
Sir, I think I have missed one point, sir. Could you please repeat?
Okay, it doesn't matter. Don't worry. You didn't tell me where is the Bihar Regimental Center. And you didn't tell me what is the difference between arms and services.
All right, sir. Bihar Regimental Center is located in Danapur, Patna. Sir, arms and services are two parts of the Indian Army. Arms are of two types: combat arms and supporting arms. And infantry is a part of combat arms. Sir, services are the parts of the Indian Army which facilitate the smooth operation of the arms. For example, sir, ordnance, signals, and among others.
So ordnance signals are what you said?
Sir, services.
Okay, then you don't understand what is the difference between arms and combat support arm. Name any three combat arms and any three combat support arms.
Sir, three combat arms of the Indian Army are infantry, mechanized infantry, and armored corps. Sir, three combat support arms are artillery, Army Air Defense, and signals, sir. I am sorry, sir.
Signals is not a service. Corps of signals, corps of engineers, they are all supporting arms. And what is the EME?
Sir, electrical and mechanical engineers.
What is it? Yeah.
Sir, services, sir.
Okay, Shivam Sahil, let's now move ahead. Tell me about your educational journey right from 10th class onwards. How have you done in your academics and how have you done in your extracurricular activities and sports? Tell me, what was your favorite subject in 12th and what did you choose for your graduation and why? Also tell me about your friends, what kind of friends you like, what kind of friends you don't like. Tell me who was the most inspiring teacher in your life and why do you like him? Also tell me you have appeared for a lot of competitive examinations. Tell me which all and how was your performance in them. I would also like to know you have rather low percentage in comparison to your 10th and 12th in your graduation. Why? That also you can explain to me. Go ahead.
Sir, I completed my intermediate and matriculate from St. Paul's School, Gorakhpur. Sir, I scored 90.8% in class 10th. I opted for science in class 12th and scored 91% in class 12th. After class 12th, sir, I went to UPS Dehradun to pursue my bachelor's in chemical engineering. Sir, I chose chemical engineering because it is one of the most versatile branches of engineering and has application in a wide spectrum of products. Sir, in school, I was involved in sir GK quizzes. I was a badminton player and sir won the inter-house championship in class 12th and also got a chance to represent school at ICSC district level championships. And I was also a swimmer during my school times, though my school did not have a swimming facility. Sir, my favorite subject in class 12th was physics and I was the batch topper in class 12th in physics. Sir, my favorite teacher in my school time was Mr. Ritesh Dubey. He was our physics teacher. Sir, I liked him and he inspired me because, sir, he was very passionate for his job. Sir, he really put a lot of effort in preparing for his classes on a daily basis, even though he had been teaching for over 20 years. And sir, he wanted to make sure that all his students are understanding what he's trying to teach. And sir, he promoted discussions. And he was very happy when his students challenged him and then he later explained and clarified the concept to them. Sir, the friends, sir, the type of friends which I like, sir, are outgoing friends and sir who do not creep much and sir not means sir are do not say no much, sir, and means do not love comfort that much. And sir, similarly, sir, the friends I do not like are the ones that want to be too comfortable and do not venture out and are not much outgoing, and I push them to do that. Sir, coming to coming to exams that I appeared in after my class 12. Sir, after my class 12th, I appeared for a lot of exams. Sir, I appeared for JEE mains. I cleared it with 105 marks against the cutoff of 100. Sir, I could not clear my JEE advance. After that, sir, I appeared for UPES EAT, the entrance exam of my college, and I secured about 750 rank All India rank, 750 All India rank. Sir, I also appeared for certain other engineering entrance exams which I did not rank well in. Sir, I also appeared for CLAT and secured 2700 rank in that. Sir, I also appeared for NCHMCT. Sir, the national entrance exam for hotel management and secured 81 rank in that, sir. Sir, something that I have missed.
Okay, tell me, why did you opt for chemical engineering? That part you didn't tell me, though physics was your favorite subject. That is not understood.
Sir, I beg your pardon.
Your favorite subject was physics, but you opted for chemical engineering. Why?
And sir, first question, sir. Sir, your voice broke in between, sir. I could not hear you.
Okay, Shivam, this is what happens if you record the call. You know, sometimes the voice break down. I have no problem. Let me try again. I said your favorite subject is physics, yet you opted for chemical engineering. Why?
Sir, all that chemical engineering has in common with chemistry is just its name, sir. It is a very different thing from chemistry. Sir, for example, sir, we studied physics for 3 semesters and studied chemistry only for 2 semesters. So, sir, the difference is that chemistry is basically just a case study of physics and is related to the relation of particles with respect to each other and how they react to each other. So chemical engineering is a branch of engineering that deals with changing raw materials into finalized products in the most economic and energy efficient manner.
Okay, tell me a simple question then. What is the difference between Fleming's left-hand rule and right-hand rule?
Sir, Fleming's, sir, I'm not sure, sir. I'm sorry.
Okay, because you studied physics for 3 semesters in your graduation also. That's the reason. And physics was your favorite subject. Tell me, do you recollect what is the Newton's second law?
Yes, sir. Sir, the rate of change of momentum of a body is directly proportional to the force applied on it. And sir, the mathematical expression of it is F is equal to ma, where F is the force, m is the mass of the body, and a is the acceleration.
Okay, tell me, what is the full form of ddt and what is the formula of alum in chemistry? And also explain me, what is the basis of periodic table?
Sir, the full form of DDT is dibutyl trichloroethane.
Say again.
Sir, diphenyl trichloroethane.
Are you sure?
No, sir.
Anyway, answer the remaining part.
Sir, the formula for alum is FeSO4 dot Al2 SO4 whole thrice dot NH2O, sir. And sir, the basis of periodic table is based on different classifications of elements and their subgroupings based on their valence shells.
Okay, name any Indian scientist or Asian scientist who got a Nobel Prize in chemistry. And what exactly did you do?
Sir, in chemistry.
Yeah.
No, sir, sorry, sir, I cannot recall, sir.
Okay, doesn't matter. Now tell me another very simple question. Let me see your factor 1. Okay. Tell me, what is the height of your room?
Sir, about 10 feet.
Are you sure the height isn't it double than your height?
No, sir, it is not double of my height, sir.
Okay. Now tell me, 10 feet is equal to how many centimeters?
Sir, 300 centimeters.
Eh?
Sir, 300 centimeters, sir.
300 centimeters. And also tell me now another simple question. 300 centimeters is equal to how many inches?
Sir, 120 inches.
Okay. So you calculated from centimeters or you calculated from feet?
Sir, feet.
Okay, tell me now, how many centimeters are there in a kilometer?
Sir, 10 raised to 5. Sir, 1 lakh centimeters.
1 lakh centimeters? You are sure?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. 1 lakh centimeters in 1 kilometer, if I heard you right, sir.
Okay, now tell me, suppose in 12 minutes you run 6 kilometers. What will be a speed per hour?
Sir, 30 kilometers per hour.
Okay. So you are reasonably good in your calculation in your factor 1. Okay, now tell me about a family. How many people are there in a family? Who all are there? Who is your role model in the family? And tell me what is your role in the family as of now? Why do you like your role model? Tell me 2 things which your father likes in you and 2 things which he wants you to improve upon. Also tell me what one thing you would like to take from your father and what one thing you want your father to improve upon. What kind of routine you follow when you are at home on a Sunday or a holiday? In which way you are contributing to your family? Yeah.
Sir, I belong to a joint family. Sir, in my family, sir, we are 3 people. My father, my mother, and myself. I am the only child. Sir, my father is a farmer. Uh, and sir, my mother is an auricular therapist. Sir, my role model in my family are my cousins, my elder cousins. Sir, they are my role models because, sir, they have always been the people I have looked on to because they have always been ahead of one phase ahead of life than me. So I have got second-hand experience from them about it and got a map in my mind clear what to do when I reach that stage. Sir, they are my role models because of the responsibilities they have borne in the family. Every type of responsibility, sir, from financial to social to everything. Sir, my current role in my family is that, sir, 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 financially, sir, I pay for my mother's car's EMI, and sir, the recharge their bills, their TV recharge. Sir, I occasionally also buy my father certain things because he does not buy things for himself. Sir, the things that I like in my father are that he is a selfless and altruistic person. And sir, he is very responsible towards the entire family, the joint family, sir. And sir, he also is very hardworking given he is a farmer. Sir, things I would like to improve in him is that, sir, I would want him to take better care of himself because he apparently does not do that, and my mother has to overtly do that for him or myself, sir, also, sir. Sir, what my father likes in me is that I am a motivated and physically active person. and sir, he likes that in me. Sir, he also likes how I am responsible towards my mother and serious about my job. Sir, the only thing that he would want me to improve upon is that he would want me to become more obedient, sir, because there is just one bone of contention between us, that sir, he wants me to do masters right away, which I have been sir, putting aside for long, because I said that I want to exhaust my attempts of SSB and continue working before I do something like that. Sir, have I missed anything?
Okay, now tell me a simple question. Tell me, what is the difference between AUKUS and Quad? When was the last meeting of Quad held? And they announced a new forum in this. What is that forum and what is the aim of that forum? What did this Quad meeting actually achieve, the last one? Yeah.
Sir, Quad stands for Quadrilateral Security Dialogue. It is an informal dialogue between India, USA, Japan, and Australia to ensure security and peace and prosperity in the Indo-Pacific. Sir, AUKUS is a venture between US, UK, and Australia to help Australia get its nuclear-powered submarines. Sir, the last meeting of AUKUS was held very recently in, sir, I don't remember the exact date, but I think, sir, May end, and they formulated the Indo-Pacific Economic Framework, which is a set of guidelines and framework, including the ASEAN countries and some other countries, for increased trade relations and innovations and cooperation in the Asia-Pacific region, sir.
Okay, it was not AUKUS meeting, it was a Quad meeting, okay? Not AUKUS.
Sir, I'm sorry, sir, but I spoke that only, sir. Maybe voice would have broken.
Tell me, how many Asian members are part of this meeting now, Indo-Pacific Economic Forum, which we are talking about? And what is the main goal of this forum?
Sir, almost all the ASEAN countries are a part of it. All the 10 ASEAN countries are a part of it. Sir, according to me, sir, the goal of this forum is to facilitate increased trade relations and set up certain guidelines, promote free trade agreements, sir, to promote technology transfer and cooperation to alleviate for social alleviation and economic strengthening of these countries.
Okay, all ASEAN countries are not part of it. Okay, you better go through again. Tell me, these days still the headlines are about the Ukraine-Russia war. I would like to know, simple thing, how it is impacting a country like India. Secondly, what in your opinion is going to be the outcome of this war? Yeah.
Sir, it has a lot of impacts on India, sir. Sir, the first is the geopolitical impact. Sir, because of it, India has to walk the tightrope in international organizations. Because, sir, India has been a promoter of territorial sovereignty, and our strategic ally Russia has clearly infringed it, but we do not want to go against them, so we are abstaining from commenting upon it. So the second impact is sir, economic, sir, increased, sir, Ukraine is one of the biggest exporters and producers of corn. Sir, similarly, sir, Russia is a promoter, exporter of military equipments, metals, and petroleum. So, sir, the prices of these things are bound to increase. Sir, these are the impacts that are on India, and sir, the probable outcome of the war is still one of the biggest question marks of the time, sir, because everybody speculated that the war would be over in weeks, but the Ukrainians have been persevering on. So, sir, I think, sir, Ukrainians have come too far to go back and have bled Russia enough. Sir, soon, sir, I think, sir, Russia will, sir, I personally think soon, sir, Russians will this means draw back their forces and put an end to it, because, sir, the Ukrainians, they have suffered enough damage already.
Okay, now tell me another simple question. Tell me, what is this Indo-Nepal border problem? Could you hear my question?
Sir, that's it, sir, Indo-Nepal border problem.
Yeah, what is it?
Sir, Indo-Nepal border problem emerged in mid 2020. Sir, it was it occurred in the Pithoragarh district of Uttarakhand. Sir, there is one river, sir, I do not clearly remember the name of, but it changes its course throughout the year. Sir, there is no clearly marked territory. The side on the east of it is India and west of it is Nepal. So when it changes its course, sometimes, sir, there are confusions regarding what is whose land is what. And, sir, what happened that Nepal published in its new map certain parts that we consider our own, and that was the issue, sir.
Okay, you need to really go through that. Tell me now, you know, there is these days a lot of religious divide going on. Let me see if you can tell me what is the exact reason for this and how this can be prevented. What measures should be taken by the government? Tell me 3 measures which the government should take to prevent this.
Sir, these religious divides are, sir, I personally feel are politically motivated. Sir, whenever there is any type of disharmony, there is always a party benefiting from it and wants it to continue, because a divided populace is easier to rule.
Don't forget to subscribe to our new channel SSB Short Plus for exclusive new videos. Also follow us on Instagram for all the latest updates. Check out a short guide to crack SSB on Amazon. The link is in the description below.
So, Shivam Sahi, this is exactly the way you will be interviewed in the SSB. SSB interviews are almost similar, okay? And the way I have interviewed a repeater, let me tell you, a repeater will be interviewed like this, the way I interviewed you, okay? He may change the sequence of those questions. He may change those CIQs. Idea is ultimately to extract your qualities, assess your personality, and also know that since you are a repeater of 4 times, have you really improved? This is what we ask. Okay, are you really passionate about the armed forces? Do you have those 15 officer-like qualities? Have you done something to improve your personality? Firstly, my compliments to you. My dear Shum Shahi, you are actually a determined and hardworking person. You have really worked hard. More than that, I liked your sincerity and simplicity. Your dedication is worth sort of, you know, worth an example which can be learned by the guys like you. You are a focused person. This is in brief, I will tell you, because I may have interviewed 1.5 years. We don't remember. Neither we have a record of that. But I can make out, since I failed you in my last interview 1.5 years before, but you are today pass. This is the best part. It means I'm happy that you may have kept those points in mind. See, in my own interview, I'm passing you today, whereas you had failed last time. This is a very good. I'm feeling myself also very satisfied. Okay. Why I have passed you? I have not done any bhai-bandi on you. Okay. Can you hear me properly?
Yes, sir, I can hear you, sir.
So I have not done anything. I have assessed your personality, but certain thing you got to further improve. Broadly telling, you have improved on your knowledge. You have improved on your personalities. You have improved on your OLQs. Your English has improved. Your delivery still needs improvement. Your pronunciation of the English is not up to the mark. One of the reasons why your English has improved, perhaps your girlfriend who speaks better English than you. This is my guess. Am I right or wrong? Tell me to what extent I'm right.
Sir, you are 100% right, sir. She has a better delivery than me, sir.
Dekho, I could make out because your English has improved now. And one of the reason also why you chose her as a girlfriend was the English may have been the one of the reason also.
Yes, sir. I like talking to her, sir.
I can make out this. You know, the interviewing officers have vast experience on these lines, so I could make out this. Anyway, I'm not questioning your selection is very good. You go ahead with that, and that is one reason your personality has improved. I can make out. Okay, now listen. You have improved on your knowledge. You have improved on your confidence. You have improved your power of communication, power of expression, but still the pronunciation of English is not up to the mark. Every day now you have a SSB very shortly. You must speak more and more. You must practice 2 lectures and tell her to check your pronunciation, to check your delivery. Okay, because I know you are from a family where nobody understands English otherwise. So she will be the right person, or if you have a friend, you know, in your company only, or give a formal lecturate to your friend or to your girlfriend, also record it. See, I find everything fine in you, but your English has not reached to an extent where you'll be able to clearly express yourself. There has been a lot of improvement. Your confidence has reasonably improved, yet it needs the finishing touches. You are now, your ability to influence the group has improved. Your factor 1 was already good. Your social adaptability is reasonably good. Your factor 4, determination, stamina is good. So overall, I'm passing you. Now I will give, as you know that I grade each and every officer like quality. And you can compare it now when I had taken your interview a year and a half before. See how's the changes well, and you will understand your changes yourself. If you, this mark sheet, if you will compare with the last one, you know, I give 4 gradings in every OLQ. The top grading is clear. Second grading is average. Average means you have managed to pass, but a lot of scope for improvement. And the third grading is borderline, means you have failed. And you may be closer to border, but you have to work more. And last grading is absolute fail. See how have you done this time. Factor 1, effective intelligence, you are clear. Reasoning ability, you are clear. Organizing ability, the way you have organized yourself is clear. Power of expression is, it is still average. Social adaptability, I will pass you with an average grading. Cooperation is clear. Sense of responsibility is clear. Factor 3, initiative is clear. Confidence, still there is a, you know, there is a space for improvement. You tend to come under pressure. You tend to get a little confused sometimes. So I will still pass you with an average grading. Speed of decision is clear. Absolutely. Ability to influence the group, still the finishing touches are required in your personality. I will pass you with the average grading. Liveliness is average. Your liveliness has improved a lot, and you are almost in the verge of clearing it, but you have passed in that. Determination, you are already good. You are clear. Courage, you are clear. Stamina, absolutely fit person you are. That's what I guess. By your face only, I can make out you are a tough guy. Okay. So you will be able to do all the 10 obstacles, and how many you will be able to repeat?
Sir, I will be able to do, I'm targeting 13 plus, sir.
Good. So you are clear because your routine is also like that. You still pay attention. See this. Overall, my dear, you get 94 marks this time. You are absolutely a clear case this time.
So 94, sir.
94 you are getting. See this, there is a marked improvement. You are a clear-cut passable case this time. So now, see this, once again, I will tell you, improve little bit your power of expression, improve on your confidence. Okay, mainly thing your flow is not coming in your speech. That will come within the next 15-20 days. Speak more and more. Okay. And you, the way you sit little tense here. Don't sit like this, you know. You were in NCC or something. I don't know. Then why do you try to sit so tight? Don't. You use your hands also. It's perfectly fine. So don't sit so tight. Relax more. Okay. It was a minor thing. Sitting posture was little tense. Okay. And you are an intelligent person. Your reasoning ability was good. You are a hardworking person. You are a dedicated person. You are a determined person. See, this is what good things I have written about you. Your social adaptability has improved, and physically you are a very fit guy. The best part of your personality, you are a mature person. You have matured over a period of time. You can handle the people very well, which is one of the quality required. You can handle people now, okay, without creating confusion. So you're honest, you are, of course, truthful. So overall, my dear, if you improve a little bit of these things, little bit on your journal awareness, little on confidence, little on power of expression, a bit on your liveliness, and there you are going to make it. Yes, Shivam Shahi, congratulations. Any questions you have, you can ask me.
Sir, I have also taken the psych assessment, and sir, the date allotted is 14th, so I'm looking forward to that as well, sir.
Okay, don't worry. We'll conduct your psych test also. Don't worry. Okay, don't worry. We will tell you that's a separate test, and whatever date they have given you, the date may get changed by one odd day. Otherwise, it will be conducted. Okay. So congratulations. Go this time. You are going to give me a good result, and don't go like this only. Don't get scared in the SSB. Okay, be a bold person. Some people get too anxious. Don't get anxious this time. Okay, you have prepared well, and once you get through, you should also give credit to your girlfriend. She has really worked on your personality a lot. Okay.
And he has had a part to play, sir. Sir, one question you did not ask me actually, and sir,
Yeah.
one or two other things, sir, that I wanted to ask you, sir. Sir, the first is, sir, invariably in every interview that I appear, they ask me the reason of low marks in college. Sir, I think, sir, now I have done justice to it, and sir, I'm not bothered by it. I accept my mistake on that part.
No,
In corporate interviews as well, sir.
I asked you that question. Okay, why in your graduation you had, but what was your percentage in the graduation?
58%.
So I did ask you, forgot that. Why, in spite of good percentage, you forgot, you didn't answer that, but I had asked you. I remember because I have circled your percentage. I asked you. So you don't have to get worked up on this, okay? And you remain confident. And you should give some solid reasons why there is a drop in performance. Okay?
Sir, I
This
was
will
coming
be
to that.
asked. Yeah.
Sir, the reason that I give, sir, that sir, it was mostly sir, sheer negligence and newly attained freedom, and sir, involvement in other sports and activities, and failing to plan well for a marks-oriented study. Is
Okay,
that fine, sir?
you can give that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. There is fault is definitely mine, sir. Certainly, I could have done better. And my focus was in the IIT also. You cleared the mains, and you are in sports, etc. activities. I do realize my mistake. I know, sir, I could have done far better. You could have tell. Yes, it was a newfound freedom, etc. Nothing wrong with that answer. Anything else?
Yes, sir. Sir, one thing about my job, sir. Sir, there is a certain, sir, a certain small period of involvement in my job that I want to mention in my interview, sir. Sir, I have been a part of a central secretariat assessment. Sir, I led the assessment of, sir, in 12 out of 83 departments and ministries, and even got to go to Ministry of Defense, the Defense Department of Ex-Servicemen Welfare, and Department of Defense Production. So, sir, I want to bring that part out because, sir, it was the pinnacle of my career and
Okay,
best part of my career.
why not? Whenever whenever you get a chance, whenever he asks you what has been the best day of your life or what has been your great achievement, what do you consider are your three achievements? You can answer, you can bring it out. Okay. You can bring it out. Okay. Now a repeater's interview will be different always. That we don't have to ask every question to you. We can make out that. You are an achiever, I could make out that. Perhaps because of that, I may not have asked that. Okay, you will get an opportunity for that. Any other thing?
No, sir.
Chalo, God bless. We'll meet on 14th.
Thank you.
All the best. You are
Thank
doing pretty well now. Keep working hard. God bless you,
sir.
and all the
Thank you
best.
so much, sir.
Bye bye. Thank you.
Make sure that you don't miss any of our free classes and exclusive new videos on SSB Show Short Plus. Subscribe now and hit the notification bell. Follow us on Instagram for more informative and motivational content, offers, and updates related to the armed forces. Visit our website for numerous online courses and study material. Call us on 725-930-7111 for queries and registrations.